Hello? Hello? Am I live? I might be live. So, I'll just check on my phone if I am live right now. If I'm live, that is so awesome. I haven't been live for a good while. So, yeah, I am live. I am live. Good. Good. I'll be streaming for about an hour. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll be playing Flight Gear. I'll be trying out Flight Gear. Because why not? So I've downloaded a few aircraft. I can always download more on stream. But right now, yeah, this is what I have. Let's go with the Boeing 747. And like that. Good. Full screen. I can make it more full screen in the simulator. Let me just see. Let me see. View. Full screen. Shift F10. Shift F10. Yeah, Shift F10. That works. Good. Shift F10. So in this video, I'll be just flying in a flight gear. And yeah, I can choose a livery. Default the Ryanair. I think we know what I'll go with. I'll probably be going with Ryanair. Because who wouldn't go with Ryanair? The airline which is known for hard landings. Who wouldn't go with Ryanair? Anyways, let's take the flaps down about there. And let's take full thrust and brakes off. Yeah. Full thrust, brakes off, starting to move. Yeah. And the best thing, I'll not need to worry about landing. Because Ryanair, I mean, you can just crash it down in a field with nose first. That sounds like a Ryanair landing. This takeoff isn't going smoothly. Up with the landing gear. Good, the landing gear's up. Yeah. Now I'll be turning. I sometimes say turning, sometimes I say turning, depending on just what my mouth wants to say at that moment. Anyway, yeah, we're flying Ryanair. Welcome on board Pain Express. That was a joke, but sometimes Ryanair do seem like they are just Pain Express. Let me just cockpit view. Yeah, let's see. I can't really interact with that many things. I can only interact with the yellow things anyway. Out again. Let's see autopilot settings. I don't actually know how to use the autopilot. Let me say vertical speed. Let's say 1000 vertical speed and press that. Yeah, that's how it works. Let me set 2500 into it. Yeah, that's how it works. That is how it works. Good. Now I know how the autopilot on this plane works. I'm combating the I was literally fighting for the autopilot right there. Anyways, let's put heading back to yeah, that seems reasonable. 90. By the way, this is by the way, this is, what is it called? Flight gear, yeah, I think this is flight gear, yeah, flight gear. We are flying in flight gear, let's say 250. Like that. I hope it'll now keep 250. Anyway, I think I figured out the autopilot pretty good. Let's get into the cockpit and see if there's anything. And of course nobody's watching. Of course. I think I just pressed something I shouldn't have pressed. Anyway, yeah. Let's just ignore that. And I think the speed is decreasing to 250. Which I set it to decrease to. It should be up around there. Yeah, it's starting to... Yeah. I figured out the autopilot on the Boeing 747 from Ryanair. The Boeing 747-200. Yeah. While taking off from Iceland. Autopilot setting. Altitude hold. Yeah. Let's say altitude hold at 10,000 feet. Yeah, I think it'll now climb up to what I've set in. I can also turn it off. If I do it like this and press it on, will it then take the nose up? If I do this. Yeah, it will. Anyway, off everything, manual control. My controls, as they say. I mean, pilots don't really say my controls unless it's, yeah. Anyway, are you ready for a Ryanair landing? I'm ready to do a Ryanair landing right now. You know what? Down with the landing gear. And that's it. I'm not gonna configure the plane anymore. I can put up spoilers. I think spoilers might be needed. The problem is the way I've set up spoilers. I can also put out reverse thrust in flight. How great. Anyway, Ryanair landing. Let's just take reverse thrust now. Why not make it even more Ryanair? Ready for Ryanair landing. I'm ready for Ryanair landing. 3, 2, 1. Ryanair landing. Yeah, that seems pretty Ryanair. Yeah. This is Ryanair, definitely. Anyway, the only way to get back into the menu is to go out and go in. Not that complicated, but anyway, I think I should get another aircraft. Let's say the Boeing 787, yeah, 787. Let's get everything out of it, of the zip file, and now it's ready for going into add-ons, add-on, download, and now we have the Boeing 787. We'll now try the Boeing 787. I mean, we've just downloaded it. Why not try it? Let's see if we can. There it is. There's just no picture. That's okay. Let's get into the Boeing 787. And it's taking a long time to load. I think the game might have crashed. Nope, Nope, it's not. It's not crashed. Let's just big screen like that. Anyway, let's auto start it. Engine 1 is starting. Engine 1 is starting up. Let's look at how realistic the cockpit is. Pilot view. Let's see how much of this is very realistic cockpit, this one. It's probably the most realistic I've seen right now. Most realistic cockpit I've seen. I mean, all these switches are touchable. You can touch a lot of these switches. You can turn off the engines, turn on reverse thrust. I think this is awesome. Engine 2 is turning on. No, engine 1 is turning on. Engine 2 was already turning on. Right, the aircraft is started up and ready to go. Good. Let's get into the cockpit with the co-pilot and look at everything. Let's see what happens if we take down the thrust, up the thrust. Yeah, that works. And I think that might be the brake. Anyway, I've turned off the brake now. Full thrust. No, wait a minute. Let's choose the livery. Boeing, Aerospace, Continental Airlines, Milan Virtual Airlines, Milan Star Alliance. Let's take Continental Airlines. It's the only real airline here. And let's try and get that away. Import, export. Is it ground service control? No. Is that it? This aircraft is... It had a lot of things. Catering truck. De-icing truck. Let's just... We don't need the de-ice. But I just want to see it. Let's also... I want to see catering truck. Wow. That's cool. Baggage truck. Wow. That's awesome. What about... Simulated system failures, burst tires. This is so realistic. I think this might be my favorite aircraft in the game yet. Let's see. Fuel truck controls. There's even fuel truck controls anyway. Let's full thrust this aircraft. I don't know why, but the plane doesn't seem to move. And the brakes are not the culprit. What is the reason for this plane not wanting to move? If this plane doesn't move, then I take back the thing I said about it being my favorite plane in this game. Let's reset. Maybe it was just something with that particular flight. Something that I might have done wrong. I don't know. But let's just rejoin it. And I have until 1720 down here. I know some people don't use that kind of scale, but those from Denmark uses that kind of way of telling time. Engine 1 is starting, and I'll just turn off the brakes while I'm at it. And I don't think some of it is going down anyway. Let's select the Continental Airlines livery. Oh, we're already in. Co-pilot setting. Announce ref speed control. You can have a virtual co-pilot in this plane. for the fact that I can't really get it to move, I think this is awesome. Ground surface. Get everything of that away. I don't need external power. I have enough. Full thrust. It says the plane's ready to go. And if this plane don't go, I don't know what's wrong with it. What is happening? The plane don't want to move. I don't know what the reason is. Co-pilot, pilot. We need to get back into that cockpit in pilot view. Why won't the plane move? What is keeping you from moving? What? It's not the parking brake because I've disconnected that. I don't think that plane was working right. We should get another one. Maybe the 767. It might work. Unpack. Like that. And while that is happening, restart the game. Good. Now I'll go and into the Boeing 767. If I can find it. Oh yeah, I forgot to go in here and do this. My mistake. Now here, 767. Good. Fly. And it's lagging again, and we're in. Good. Good. That's great. Good. Now this might also need startup. Yeah, auto start. Good. I don't think this has a lot of features. Announcements. Descending, climbing, safety. Oh, it has music and stuff. Let's get some of that music and sound. I've turned off sound because I really did not really like the sound that much. But let's get some of it. Alright, now let's turn on some of that music that we found. Announcement. Yeah, music. Yeah. We'll just have that music on for the rest of the flight. Now let's take off. And one person is watching now. Now, hello. Full thrust. Now just wait until we get to, let's say, around here. And nose up. And we're in the air. Up with the landing gear. And we're in the air. I can put our reverse thrust mid-flight. Oh, hello, Erlen. How are you? I hope you're good. I don't think planes are meant to do these kind of maneuvers. But I'm gonna do it anyway. So yeah. I'm good. Thank you for asking, Erlen. Let's take up the flaps. So yeah, I just decided to live stream some flight gear. I got flight gear about 2 days ago, I think. Yeah, 2 days ago. And I just wanted to check it out a bit before I made the live stream. So I have already played the game a bit yesterday and the day before yesterday, but other than that, I haven't played the game. And I didn't get into some of the more complicated things with flight gear. And I personally think it's a pretty fun simulator game. And since my mom won't buy me any games until she sells the old house that she has, this is the best I can do. And the music is from these two. It's built into this aircraft. Yeah. Anyway, let's get another livery. Let's get maybe a Canada. So yeah, maybe also DHL. There's a lot. Anyway, Ireland. I'll just let you see all the lyrics there, and I'll let you pick one. That's all the liveries. So yeah, if you don't want to pick one, that's also completely fine. Yeah. Yeah, there is Air Canada. Right there, Air Canada. Yep, here's Air Canada. You know what? I could actually try and simulate the flight of an Air Canada plane. I don't remember the flight, but it lost both engines after fuel starvation. Maybe I could just turn off the engines and try and recreate it over the ocean right outside of Iceland. I could do that. Do you think I should turn off the engines? You don't need to choose if you don't wanna. If you don't want to choose, that's also completely fine. But, yeah. Yeah. Air Canada 143. I think it was that one, yeah. I think it was that one. Engines to idle. Okay. Engines are at idle now. Engines are at idle. Now, there's still music in. You know what? Since the engines are now simulated as off, I think we should also get announcement, turn off the music, and emergency. Let's turn off it, so... Alright, I'll not touch engines. And let's just take the sound a bit up, because it was hard to hear the announcement of emergency. Alright, I'll try and glide as fast as I can. Like that. Let's see how far I can glide, just by looking outside. Right now, engines are at idle. So yeah. Now I'm gliding. basically just in a big glider. I'm not out of fuel, but yeah, it's a simulator, and I'm at about 16,000 feet, I think. 16,000 feet, yeah. Now you have already said that emergency announcement. Let's put back on the boarding music. The good boarding music. Yeah, so I'm at about 6. I'm at 360 knots. That's no, wait. I don't think that is knots. That's knots? That's Mark. I'm only at 170 knots. Only 170 knots. That's very low. And I'm not even a pilot, so... And I don't have the information of what the optimal glide speed for the Air Canada 767 is. Just for the 767. By the way, it's the 300 version of the 767. So yeah. I'm still gliding. So yeah. Alright. 181 knots. Engines are at idle. I'm at 14,000 feet now. I think, yeah, the Dash 300 version of the 767. Yeah. Yep. So yeah. 2 engines at idle. I can even turn on the reverse thrust. Do you think I should also turn on the reverse thrust in flight, Arlen? You don't need to choose, but if you wanna, choose, do you want me to turn on the reverse thrust in flight? Because for some reason this game let you do it. I don't know why this game lets you do it, but you can turn on reverse thrust mid-flight. The game doesn't care if you are miles high in the air. Why I should do it? I mean, I don't actually know why I would do that or ask that, but I mean, this stream is just a bit for fun and trying to. Okay, if I want to. Okay, I think you know what? I have a good idea. When I can't glide any farther, I reset the flight and then I get up to altitude again, and then I take reverse thrust. What do you think of that idea, Arlen? If you think it's a good idea, then we might do it. And I'm still above the clouds. But I'm over the water and I don't know where I am. Because for some reason I can't find a map. Random altitude, tower position. Let me see. I don't know if there is a map in this game. Let's see at what altitude I am. 10,000 feet. Alright, I saw it. Alright, 25,000 feet, and then I'll turn on reverse thrust when this plane reaches the ground. I'm still descending and there's still happy music on. I mean, I don't know if the happy music fits what is happening right now. I don't really think the music is good for the situation. Happy music while engines are off and you're literally gliding in a glider. In a huge gliding passenger airliner. Yeah, I don't know if that is good. Yeah. But it's free music for me. It's free music. By the way, you can see through the aircraft. There's no cockpit right here. There's no cockpit when you look through the cockpit windows. You can just look right into the back of the aircraft. That is pretty weird. Anyway, let's see at what altitude we're at. 8,000 feet. And at 188 knots. With the nose slightly down. And our standby instruments right there. So yeah. I can even turn everything here. I think this might be my favorite aircraft in the game. 7,800 feet. So, yeah. I think this is going pretty good. We are over the ocean. And at 7,000 feet. I don't know if that is high or low at all. Yeah. We are descending. And we are below 7,000 feet now. We're at 6,800 feet. And I can see the ocean. 6,500 feet, okay. Think how stressful this must have been in real life. In Air Canada flight, and I forgot the flight number again. Yeah. It was something with 143, I think. 143, I think, yeah. That is the flight direction that I put into the autopilot just to test if I could do that. Let's try. I'll try and fly straight right now. It seems like I'm flying a little bit more straight now. 5,400 feet and descending. In real life, the happy music would just be not that good. Let's see what other announcements are there. Why isn't the music stopping? Like that. Descending. You can have two at the same time. And 4,440 feet. So yeah, I don't know if I know some other airliners in this game. If you land in the water, emergency slides will come automatically, and there'll also be a sound like boom when you land in the water, and it'll be like you crash landed in water. Only some planes have it. I don't know if the 767 in this game has it. But if it has it, that would be pretty cool, because that would be realistic. A crash in the ocean. $3,400 feet. I think this is going pretty good. Let's try and get aligned with that line while we are here. I don't know. We're descending fast. Pitch up, pitch up, pitch up. I gotta pitch up a bit and try and align myself. Yeah. 2,700 feet. Let's try a line with that line right there. And if anybody has any questions about me, I'll gladly do a little Q&A in this no, this isn't a video, this is live stream. I'll gladly answer some questions if anybody has any questions. If anybody has any questions, I would gladly answer questions, as long as they aren't too personal or too bad, or yeah. There's a limit to questions I would answer. Yeah, so yeah. And we're descending. Let's just get this livery selector away for now. I can see the ocean. And at 214 knots, let's try and extend flaps a bit. That is the max speed indicator right there. Max speed. And 1,000 feet. Alright. We are at 380 feet. I think I'm gonna try and land this from the outside. Yeah. Too low terrain warning now coming. Yeah, too low terrain, I know. I know there's too low terrain. Will it help if I put out the landing gear? And that is us. Yeah, it won't help if I put out the landing gear. Too low terrain warnings. Yeah. I know there's too low terrain. Brace for impact. Yeah, brace for impact. Everybody brace for impact. I'll just... That sounds... And we're down. So yeah. That landing didn't look that good. It looked like Ryanair. A Ryanair pilot retired from Ryanair and got a job at Air Canada. No, that was too smooth for Ryanair. It couldn't have been Ryanair. That was too smooth. Anyway, now let's try and do the thing with the reverse thrust in flight. Yeah, the plane is stuck in water. At least it was 2 seconds ago. Yeah, Erlen. I agree. I totally agree. Nice landing. Yeah, nice landing. Yeah, thank you for the comments. Now, let's auto start the plane. Let's auto start the plane and get this plane in the air. And the engines are starting up. POV Ryanair landing. Yeah, I should get hired to Ryanair. Yeah, I'm pretty much certified pilot already for Ryanair. I want to be a pilot when I grow up, but with that landing, I think the only airline I would get hired to is Ryanair. Anyway, yeah. Now let's just... I think that is it. Disengage the parking brake and take full thrust. And get up to 25,000 feet. Yeah, 25,000 feet. And after that, reverse thrust in flight. And lift off in 3, 2, 1. That went nicely. Now let's just get the nose up a lot to get up faster. And let's try not to stall while doing so. You know why? You know what? I think I have an idea. Let's get the autopilot to do the hard work for us. Autopilot settings. Alright, I don't know how this autopilot works. And let's get it to 5,000 feet a minute. 3,900 feet a minute. Let's get it to 5,000 feet a minute. No, vertical speed 6,000 feet a minute up. That is a bit too much. Yeah, this is why I really could get a job at Ryanair. I'm pretty much as trash of a pilot as you can get. Let's get up the flaps. Now let's get nose up to 20 degrees for now. Feet per, yeah, it is pretty much a lot. But hey, we're trying to get up to 25,000 feet in a hurry. At least I am. I don't want to wait a billion years. But if you're a pilot, if anybody is a pilot, it will take longer. But yeah, I pretty much only have a career at Ryanair at this point. Only Ryanair pilots can do this badly. Up with the nose. Up with the nose as no, unstable. The plane is unstable. I'm a bit slow. Yeah, I am a bit slow. I am looking at my speed and I know I'm slow. I'm just ignoring it for now. I'm just trying to get up fast, and then when I'm up fast, I can level out a bit. Wait until I have enough thrust to stay at the same altitude for a few seconds with reverse thrust, and after that, start descending with reverse thrust. And I have full thrust right now, and only 231 knots. I mean, it is reasonable, but it's, yeah, it could be better. Definitely. I think I might take a few clips from this live stream and make a few shorts out of it, and maybe a full video. Maybe I could make a video. Bad idea? What's a bad idea? What's a bad idea? I said a lot of things in the last few seconds. Which of them was a bad idea? Yeah, I have a lot of bad ideas sometimes. Yeah. By the way, I also think there might be an Air France livery. Let's see. Air France is also in livery. So yeah. Anyway, there's a problem. Oh, reversal mid-flight? Yeah. Anyways, there's something unrealistic about this. You know what it is? There isn't a louder L livery for this plane. That is a big fail. A big fail on part of the creator of this airline, that there isn't a Laudair livery. If there isn't a Laudair livery, then why would this even be in the game? Oh, hello, Casper Skolik. You're the first one to comment on my live stream that isn't Erlen. I like getting comments. You're from Poland, Kasper Skolik. Air France 767, yeah, Erlen. I do agree, that might be a little bit, yeah. Let's look at it. Yeah, back to Air Canada. Anyway, let's try LOT since Kasper Skolik is from Poland. Let's try LOT. And LOT Star Alliance. Yeah, I know your friends, Arlen. I have seen a few things that you have done on your channel, a few things, and I think you might have told me at some point. But anyway, it's cool. I love France. It's a very cool country. Let's see at what altitude I am at. Oh, and I just reached 25,000 feet. Yep, now I'm at the altitude I wanted to be at. Airfront 767 equals Ryanair A320. Yeah, that might be right. Anyway, ready, set, reverse thrust. Like that. Good. Now we have reverse thrust. Now let's see how long I stay in the air. The speed is decreasing like expected, but unexpectedly it is pretty slow. It's pretty slow at decelerating. Let's help it by nosing up a lot. No, don't do that. Don't go to the side. Good boy, stay straight. If you're not straight, then yeah. Oh, plus gear down. All right, gear down. Now I'll need to assign a joystick control to air brakes. Oh yeah, wait a minute. I have air brakes sets, but they are not really working for some reason. But let's get into the cockpit. I think I might be able to do it from there. Air brakes, speed brakes. Now speed brakes are also up. Yep. Reverser, gear, and we're so slow it's getting very unstable. Other way. I'm literally pulling as far back as I can right now. And I think we are pretty much stalled at this point. Let's see what speed we are at. One thing is for sure. You would not want to be in this aircraft. It's descending at what speed? I would not want to be on this aircraft. I mean, we are going up now. We have gotten enough speed to go up. I don't know how that is possible. How is it possible for me to go up right now? I literally have both spoilers, slash air brakes, slash speed brakes, landing gear, and reverse thrusters out. So flight gear, please fix. Or whoever developed this 767, please fix it. I don't think you are able to get reverse thrusters out mid-air in real life, but you're able to do it on all aircraft in flight gear. And we have bank angle warnings. Do you think bank angle warnings is everything we gotta worry about? We have reverse thrusters in flight. One thing is for sure, we're gonna hit the ocean much faster than with just turning off the engines. And now we have airframe partial limit exceeded, G-load limit exceeded. When did that happen? I mean, it's surely the most distress thing we have happening right now. Yeah, no. We pretty much have. You know what? This is Ryanair land we are in right now. This is Ryanair's dream. They want their planes to be like this when landing. This is their dream. In flight, they do this 10 seconds before hitting the ground. That's their dream. So yeah. Yeah. It's amazing how we have been in the air for so long. What altitude are we at? 9,000 feet. And 181. Let's take you know what? I have now taken full flaps because that's the only way we're gonna stay in the air longer than we already are in the air. That's the only way we can stay in the air longer, because now we can fly at a slower speed. Because this is basically the dream for those who wanna fly slow. A pretty terrifying dream at that. I would not want to be on this flight. I would definitely not. What speed are we at right now? Oh, 136 knots. 136 knots. I don't think planes are meant to be that slow. I don't think the 767 are meant to be that slow. Get in the cockpit quickly. 150, 160 knots. 6,000 feet. Ready to see Ryanair's dream. The hard landing we have all been waiting for. In 5,600 feet. Yeah, this is slow. That's what this is. Slow. You're right. That's what this is. This is the slow person's dream. The slow person's dream. And the person who wanna fly for Ryanair's dream. And this is also Ryanair's dream. I mean, does this look like any other airline's dream right now? I don't really think so. Sink rates. Do you think that's the only thing we got to worry about right now? Hard landing in water? Yeah, I think so. Alright, I'll do what the warning says. Pulling up. G-load limit exceeded. Well, let's try to get higher up, because it said too low terrain. Oh, I forgot. We cannot go up that much because... Yeah, let's get into the cockpit. 90, 100 knots. Sink rate. Is that the only thing we gotta worry about? Pull up. I'm trying to pull up. Ryanair's dream. Right here. Right here. Ryanair's dream. Right here you are seeing Ryanair's dream landing. They would love to have me as a pilot. They would really love to have me as a pilot. Ryanair's dream. Isn't this beautiful? This is what I call the beauty of a Ryanair pilot. This is an artwork. This is a masterpiece. This is a masterpiece. Ryanair would hire me right away. Yeah, Ryanair's dream. Should I try another aircraft? If you want me to try another aircraft, just say it. I could try a lot of other aircrafts. There's not infinite options. There's a lot of options. I don't have all Airbus's airplanes. I have... Let me see. If you want me to try another aircraft, there's 777, 737, Vickers Vanguard, 707, 717, 727, 737, 747, 757, 767, 787, A10, A340, A380. And that's all the aircraft I have. Right. Random aircraft. Okay, I'll just choose a random aircraft. The A340 then. Let's get everything out of it. And while it's doing that, the only way to get another aircraft is to go out of the game and go back into the game. Done. Now I can do it. This is how you download add-on aircraft for... This is how you get add-on aircraft into the game. I mean, I'll probably do a tutorial with everything later, but... There. That's some of it. Now that we have the A340. 737-100. You want me to try the Boeing 747-100? I mean, I know there's Ryanair on it. So yeah, let's do the 747-100 and then we can do the A340. 747-100, here we go. And just so you know, Ryanair livery is available for the Boeing 747. I already have it selected. I selected it the day I loaded into it, which is 2 days ago. So yeah, this is gonna be a Ryanair dream. This is literally what Ryanair wants. Let's take full thrust. Brakes off, flaps down. Let's take off in the Ryanair plane. And it only has 2 liveries, the default, which is Orion, and Ryanair. But we are obviously gonna use Ryanair. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. I don't know if we have enough speed, and we are off the runway. I mean, it's pretty much normal Ryanair. Yeah, that's normal for Ryanair. They don't know how to operate planes, and I think it's a bit high sound. So let's take the sound down to a comfortable of that. I don't want ATC. Get off ATC. Good. Now like that. Try to do not break this plane. I should try to not break this plane. Alright, I'll try not to break this aircraft. Let's see if I can land it back there. I can already say I can't land this plane back there. Landing gear out. Engines down. And if I land hard, that's just... yeah, then I'm pretty much a qualified Ryanair pilot. Look, this is my exam flight. This is my exam. This is my exam to becoming a Ryanair pilot. If I finish this exam, then I'm a Ryanair pilot. Yeah. Then I'm hired. Make a butter landing. I'll try, but just so you know, it's super hard to land in this flight simulator. I've never landed in an actual good way, and I can normally land pretty good in Microsoft Flight Simulator. This flight simulator, yeah, I cannot ensure that I'll be aligned with the runway, but I can assure you that this plane will get down to the ground. But again, everybody can ensure that the plane will get down to the ground. It says I'm too high. I can't see why I would be too high. I'm pretty much perfect. I'm a Ryanair pilot. I should be too high so I can go down and be too low in 3 seconds. Butter equals less than 1,200 feet per minute. I don't know. I don't have a feet per minute counter. But let's see. This is my first landing on an actual runway. By the way, this is Iceland. I don't think that was smooth. I don't think that was smooth. But... and the only thing I have... and I'm in the grass, so... the only brake I have is... reverse thrust. I think I'll use the whole runway. Yeah. Welcome to... pain. I don't think this is gonna be a good... so yeah... Ryanair would 100% hire me now. I'm qualified. I'm qualified as a Ryanair pilot. I'm qualified pretty much. Ryanair out of 10, thank you. Thank you. Now I can get a job. Now I can finally get something that would pay me money. A Ryanair pilot. Thank you for the opportunity. I might not be the best YouTuber in the world, but at least I can make jokes. That's everything you need in life. Be able to make some funny jokes. Now, that was still too smooth for Ryanair. You know what? Let's try and fly it again. Let's try and see what I can do with the Ryanair plane if I do it again. Yep, let's do it. We're back in Ryanair business. I have to say Ryanair business when I'm talking about Ryanair because business and Ryanair business, pretty different things. Normal business with a plane, taking off, flying, making sure the descent is not too fast, and landing. Because Ryanair business is when you do that, except the landing is not landing, but a crash, but a controlled crash. That is what Ryanair business is. See, that is the big difference between Ryanair business and normal business. Ryanair business is not something you want to be involved with, except if you want to get hired at Ryanair. Anyway, flaps down 2 slots and full thrust. Let's see if I can take off, at least. After this, should I check out the A340 that I downloaded? It's not a landing, it's a decent landing. Descent landing, I think. I mean, yeah, you're probably right in that. Now, let's get into the air. Landing gear up. Now, I would break the law if I didn't crash this plane into the ground nose first, because it's a Ryanair plane. I would break the law if I didn't do this. I'm sorry. To my family, I'm sorry. I have to do this. I'm sorry. Sad music starts playing at this point. Yeah. I'm sorry, I had to do this. I'm very sorry. I had to make it a hard landing. It's Ryanair. I'm sorry. And now my nose is pretty much buried deep into the ground. Should I now try out the A340? I think I might try out the A340. You know what? Yeah, I'll try out the A340. Let's get into the A340. You know what? I think I might be able to go into the 737-800 later. And maybe there will also be Ryanair in the 737-800. And I also have the 737-300 downloaded. And maybe there's also Ryanair in that one. Even though they never owned a 300, as far as I know. They might have paid some other companies to fly the 300, but the 300 version of the 737, but I don't know. Anyway, the A340, should I try out the A340 now, or the Boeing 747-800? I think I'll let you choose if you want to. And if you don't want to, that's also completely fine. If you don't want to, that's completely fine with me. So yeah. And while I wait for an answer, I'll just tell a short story. Alright, you have chosen the A340. Anyway, now while it's loading and this, I'll tell a short story about how I stumbled across flight gear. So I saw a Swiss 001 video, that's all. I saw a Swiss 001 video and I found flight gear. And let's auto start and select livery. Air Canada is also available. Airbus, Cathay Pacific, China Eastern, Etihad, Grand Prix, Iberia, Lufthansa, Qatar, South African, Star Alliance, South African, Thai, and Virgin Atlantic. What livery do you think I should choose? Cockpit is too simple, yeah. I agree, there's no cockpit in this aircraft. What are they doing? What? I mean, at least do something in the cockpit. At least make one instrument in the cockpit and don't just leave it blank. That is Etihad or Lufthansa In that case, I'll choose Lufthansa because Lufthansa flies to Copenhagen Airport, which is the closest airport to me, and also, yeah, I have flown with Lufthansa and have not flown with Etihad. I do like Etihad Airways liveries a lot, and I do like the airline, but I just want to choose Lufthansa this time. Alright, yep. Now full thrust. And I don't know what version of the A340 this is, but it seems to be under detailed. There's basically no detail put into the aircraft, which where's the red right there? And red on the back of the engines? I mean, yeah, red engines, I also question that. Yeah, I don't know why the engines need to be red. So yeah, that is pretty unrealistic. Anyway, now, do a barrel roll. I'll now try and do a barrel roll. If the game would let me do a barrel roll. And barrel roll is happening as far as I can see. I don't think you're meant to do a barrel roll in the A340. I don't think that's meant to be happening. But, I mean, they didn't stop me, did they? I mean, it's a simulator, but in real life I don't think you're meant to do that. So yeah. Let's try and use the A340 like it was a fighter jet. Let's do this. This is a fighter jet. This is not a normal plane. This is a fighter jet. Set a dumb person who is 13 years old and has a channel on YouTube, and it's not only channel owned by that person, who has made like 10 Google accounts in 3 years. Yeah. Anyway, I just have one complaint about this aircraft. And this is the complaint. Like, where's the detail? There's something missing, but I can't quite see what. I don't know what is missing. I can't see anything. Oh, I mean, never mind, they did put something in. If it's an A340-600, I actually don't know. Let's look. It says it's an... Let me look. Yeah, it is the A340-600. It is. It is the 600. You're right, it is. And now my mouse won't work for a second. It wouldn't work for a second. Anyway, yeah, it is a 600. Do a loop-to-loop. I'll now do a loop-to-loop. And now it's going down again. Some aircraft in this game are just better than others. So the 600 version, because it's a long plane. Yeah, I can see it. I can definitely see it. I can definitely see it's a long plane, yeah. Yeah, it is a long aircraft. There is no pilot. The pilot is gone. Where's the pilot? Somebody call 911. No, wait, we're in the air. Mobile service, some might still work. I don't know. Call 911 or something. Maybe 112 like in Denmark. or 999 like in some other countries. I don't know any other way to call 112, which is the Danish emergency place where you call. I don't know any other numbers than that. And no, this is not a passenger aircraft. This is a fighter jet. Look. And now let's. Alright, unstable. It's unstable when inverted. Alright, I understand why it could be unstable when inverted. I understand that. Let's see. It has fuel dump. It has fuel dump, airport operations, announcement. This one also has announcement. Let's take. I think it's made by the same person who made the Boeing 767 because it has the same music. But the 767 is much more detailed. So either the creator just got lazy when making this aircraft, or it's another creator using the same sounds because it has the same announcement plates. Seatbelt sign should also be on. Welcome. Welcome should also be on. Safety briefing, we have not done it. Allow electronic devices. Emergency, let's put everything on. There's just a lot of sounds. I don't know if you can hear it. Oh, I turned it off. Like that. Now you can also hear it. Now there's also a lot of sounds. Yeah. I think maybe should turn down the sound to about there. Now, let's turn off the announcements. The only thing I'll keep on is the music, because it's free music for me. What do you mean, question mark? Question mark. What are you question marking? Is it the sound? Is it? I don't know what you're question marking. So yeah. Either you need to be a little more specific, or I'm just too dumb to understand. Both could be the reason. Because the sound is weird. The sound is weird. Let me just hear it from my phone, the sound. I'll take off my headphones to hear here, and the microphone is also on the headset I'm now taking off. So now I'm gonna be hearing what you are going to hear on my phone. There is no sounds. There is no sound, is there? I understand why you might be saying that the sound is weird then. Well, in that case, let's just turn off the music. Anyway, I have a question. Should I get some background music? There's a lot of good background music. I think I'll get some background music. Let's just turn that off. Go into Google Chrome, go into YouTube, go into what song? Maybe Vertigo by JJD. 1 hour. Let's see. Vertigo 1 hour. Feats Cecilia Gold. And let's turn down the sound. And let's take it up. I hope that is coming. Let me just hear it on my phone if the music is there. yeah, the music is there. The music is there in the background, so yeah. Oh yeah, I also love this music. Yeah, Cecilia Gold is pretty good at singing. I generally love Cecilia Gold's voice, especially in the Fat Rat songs. The Fat Rat is my next favorite music creator. We have Keflavik and we have Hilo in the name. Let's try to see if Copenhagen might be there. Copenhagen Roskilde is there. Roskilde is there. Let's see. But this isn't even... This isn't even Roskilde. Or anyway, this is... I think this is meant to be Copenhagen Airport. Anyway, let's just say Copenhagen Airport. Let's try and see what they have done with Copenhagen. Yeah. And Copenhagen is non-existent for some reason. Let's go back and choose another airport. Let's see. Location. Let's go back and just choose Keflavik. I know Keflavik works. Let's try and fly now at Keflavik and see if Keflavik works. If Keflavik Airport works. Right. We are here. Now, I think I might wanna try another aircraft. I think I should try the Boeing 737-800. It might have Ryanair. Now that I think about it, it might have a Ryanair skin. I hope it has Ryanair. Right. Right. Select livery. It doesn't even have Ryanair. Seriously. Well, this Boeing 737 is nothing worth then. Literally, it doesn't have Ryanair. What 737 doesn't have Ryanair? There's something wrong with that. Anyway, let's start it. Yeah, Ryanair. It doesn't have Ryanair. That's... Something is wrong with the Boeing 737 in that case. Something is very severely wrong. Let's see, we can fiddle with only a few switches. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, while it's turning on, I might also find some other music that could also work. Oh, there's my live stream. So cool. Yeah, I chose that thumbnail because it has the cool TU 154 on its logo. Anyway, let me choose the Fat Rats. He's good at music. The Calling, 1 hour. Let's also try some of the Fat Rat music. The Calling is very good. I really like the Fat Rat. A little more music. A little more sound. Like that. Let me just hear on my phone if you can hear the sounds of the music. No, a bit more sound. I think that might be good. I think that might be pretty good. Nice, me too, nice, me too. What? That you like the Fat Rats? I think good. Yeah, that is good. now that I've checked, it's pretty good sound now. Now I'll go back to flying. I personally think that I really love the favorite music. My next favorite music. Now let's see. Plane doesn't want to. Why is that? Oh yeah, now it wants to work. Let's get this plane into the air. Let's get this killing plane into the air. It says that they don't have dry air. That's basically just broken. You know what? I know how to get you to hear the same as what I do, because for me, the music is ultra high. A lot of sound. I just need to do. It is already full. Well, in that case, I don't know. Let's get the landing gear up. That's a pretty essential step. Oh, wait a minute. I live streamed for too long. I was only supposed to live stream until 17:20. So yeah, I think I need to go now. Oh, you can't hear me. You can't hear me. Is that better? Can you hear me now? I think you might be able to hear me now, yeah. You might be able to hear me now. The music is too high, yeah. Let's just pause the music. Anyway, I was only supposed to stream until 17:20. So, yeah. I was only supposed to stream until 17:20. So I think I'll need to go now. I think I need to go now. So yeah. Thank you for being on the stream. It was good to see you, Errol. And anyway, see you next time I stream. Or yeah, I know the music is too low. Yeah, I know the music is too low. I turned it off anyway. Thank you for watching this live stream / yeah, just live stream. Hope to see you in the next live stream / video.